Grinding and procedure. Safety interview, questions and answers. What is grinding? Grinding typically refers to the process of using a grinding tool or machine to remove material from a workpiece, often to smooth, shape, or finish it. This process can involve various hazards, and safety measures are crucial to prevent accidents and injuries. 1. Hazards associated with grinding. Flying debris and sparks. Particles or fragments can be ejected at high speeds, causing eye injuries or fires. Kickback. The grinding wheel can catch on the workpiece, causing the tool to jerk violently. Wheel failure. A damaged or improperly mounted grinding wheel can shatter, leading to serious injuries. Dust and fumes. Inhalation of harmful dust, for example, metal, concrete, or silica dust, can cause respiratory issues. Noise exposure. Prolonged exposure to grinding noise can lead to hearing damage. Vibration. Long-term use of grinding tools can cause hand-arm vibration syndrome, HAVS. Burns. Hot surfaces or sparks can cause burns to the skin. Electric shock. If using electric grinders, faulty equipment, or improper use can lead to electrical hazards. 2. Personal protective equipment, PPE. Eye and face protection. Use safety goggles or a full face shield to protect against flying debris and sparks. Hearing protection. Wear earplugs or earmuffs to reduce noise exposure. Respiratory protection. Use dust masks or respirators, especially when grinding materials like concrete, metal, or wood. Hand protection. Wear heavy-duty gloves to protect against cuts, abrasions, and heat. Body protection. Use flame-resistant or durable clothing to protect against sparks and hot debris. Foot protection. Wear steel-toed boots to protect against falling objects or accidental contact with the grinder. 3. Grinding equipment safety. Inspect the grinding wheel, check for cracks, chips, or damage before use. Ensure the wheel is rated for the grinder's speed, RPM. Perform a ring test for bonded abrasive wheels by tapping them lightly to check for defects. Proper mounting. Use the correct flanges, and ensure the wheel is securely mounted. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation. Guards and shields. Always use the tool's built-in guards to protect against wheel breakage and flying debris. Adjust the guard to cover as much of the wheel as possible without interfering with the work. Tool maintenance. Regularly inspect and maintain grinding tools to ensure they are in good working condition. Replace worn or damaged parts immediately. 4. Safe work practices. Training and competence. Only trained and authorized personnel should operate grinding equipment. Ensure operators understand the risks and safety procedures. Secure the workpiece. Use clamps or a vise to hold the workpiece securely, preventing it from moving during grinding. Correct technique. Hold the grinder firmly with both hands. Apply steady, even pressure. Avoid forcing the grinder. Grind at the correct angle and avoid side pressure, which can damage the wheel. Avoid overheating. Allow the grinder and workpiece to cool periodically to prevent overheating. Use coolant or water for certain materials, if applicable. Work area safety. Keep the work area clean and free of clutter. Remove flammable materials, for example, paper, solvents, from the grinding area to prevent fires. Use spark guards or barriers to contain sparks and debris. Electrical safety. Inspect power cords and plugs for damage before use. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs, for electric grinders in wet or damp environments. 5. Dust and fume control. Local exhaust ventilation, LEV, use dust extraction systems or vacuum attachments to capture dust at the source. Wet grinding. For materials like concrete, use water to suppress dust. Respiratory protection. Use appropriate respirators when grinding materials that produce hazardous dust, for example, silica, metal fumes. 6. Fire safety. Fire extinguishers. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby, especially when grinding near flammable materials. Spark containment. Use spark-resistant blankets or curtains to contain sparks. Hot work permits. In industrial settings, obtain a hot work permit before grinding in areas with flammable gases or liquids. 7. Noise and vibration control. Limit exposure. Take regular breaks to reduce prolonged exposure to noise and vibration. Anti-vibration tools. Use grinders with anti-vibration features to reduce the risk of hand-arm vibration syndrome, HAVS. Hearing protection. Wear earplugs or earmuffs in high-noise environments. 8. Emergency procedures. First aid. Ensure first aid kits are readily available. Train workers in basic first aid, including treating cuts, burns, and eye injuries. Emergency shutdown. Know how to quickly shut down the grinder in case of an emergency. Reporting incidents. Report any accidents, near misses, or equipment malfunctions immediately. 9. Specific safety tips for common grinding applications. Metal grinding. Be cautious of sharp edges and burrs. Use appropriate wheels for metal, for example, aluminum oxide or silicon carbide. Concrete grinding. Use water to suppress silica dust, which can cause silicosis. Wear a respirator with a P100 filter. Angle grinding. Always use the side handle for better control. Avoid using cutting wheels for grinding tasks. 10. Regulatory compliance. OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, Guidelines for Grinding Safety. ANSI, American National Standards Institute, Standards for Abrasive Wheels. COSHH, Control of Substances Hazardous to Health, Regulations for Dust Control.